A Clinton woman is expected to face a judge for the first time this morning after state police say a toddler fell out of her moving vehicle and then she accidentally ran him over. We'll have more on that coming up next.
And new this morning, a new lawsuit against organizers of last month's Capulet Fest in Hartford. What concertgoers accuse them of doing.
The future of the XL Center in Hartford is still up in the air this morning. We'll tell you what could happen today that could give the aging arena a facelift.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for starting off your day here with us at Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus America areas.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody, after a rainy Monday. And, well, as you can see, we're not seeing any sunshine yet, Matt. Scott, are we getting a lot of rain today?
No, we're nowhere near as yesterday. Yesterday, the low just kind of sat there and
just spun around.
Spun and spun and spun and kept the rain
like a
going.
nor'easter almost.
You know what it was? If it was winter, we would definitely be calling it that. Absolutely right. And even there were a lot of tropical characteristics as well, that if we were watching a storm move in from the Atlantic Ocean. That's gone. We have today less rain, more heat, and a better increasing chance of humidity. It's not really a chance. It's pretty much a guarantee. Rain chances do increase tomorrow, and that 7-day is hot and humid. And we'll talk about that coming up. Cloud and radar pictures quiet across the board. Certainly some good news. We'll expand the view, show you the flow coming in out of the south, southwest, starting to turn up the heat, turn up the humidity. Temperatures in the upper 60s in Torrington. Everybody else 70 to 75. The dew points are starting to get up to that level that we don't want to see it, into the lower 70s at the shoreline, around 70 inland, with numbers that are going to be getting into the mid to upper 80s later on, which is exactly where they should be, which is exactly about 10 degrees warmer than where they topped out at yesterday. See what a little sunshine can do? Going to feel a little worse when you factor in the dew points. We'll address for the 90s today. What about the rest of the week? We'll talk about rain opportunities. There are a few in the 7-day. We'll have them all for you coming up. 6:02. Let's go to the roads. First time on this Tuesday, I get to say hello to Rachel Piscatelli.
Hey, good morning, Matt. Overall, looking better on the roads than we did yesterday. However, we have one area that we just need to alert folks to over in Bethany. A portion of the road is closed over on Route 42, Cheshire Road eastbound. A portion of that, again, blocked this morning because of a one-vehicle crash. We'll let you know when that clears. Over in Waterbury now, there's that fog that Matt was mentioning as well. So on 84 east and westbound, you will be dealing with that this morning. Your road work has wrapped up, though, in the Waterbury area. So exit 18 to 25 east and westbound. It's a 4-minute drive. Seymour to Shelton, 5 minutes. Tim and Erica, good morning.
Good morning to you. Well, this morning, a Clinton woman is expected in court because police said she ran over a toddler who fell out of her moving car.
We covered this incident back when it happened in May, but now we know a lot more about what happened, and the woman is facing several charges.
Yeah, Fox 61's Brooke Griffin is live in Clinton with the details. Brooke.
Well, 55-year-old Maria Santiago did turn herself in to state police yesterday. Now, this is coming almost 3 months after that incident happened. State police say that boy fell out of her moving vehicle and then she accidentally ran him over. Now, today, she's facing several charges while that boy still recovers from those pretty serious injuries. Now, this did happen back in May. State police say they were called out to Sunnybrook Lane in Clinton for a report of a child being run over. When they arrived, they determined the toddler opened the back door and fell out, then was run over by that SUV. Police say a tire came to the stop on top of the boy's legs. He was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Investigators said the child was not properly secured in the car seat and that doors to the SUV were not locked. Troopers tell us Santiago was the child's babysitter. She also had an 11-year-old girl in the SUV at the time and 3 children ages 9, 4, and 2 years old at home alone when the incident happened. The report shows when officers arrived to check on the kids, there was also food boiling on the stove. Santiago has now turned herself in to state police after a warrant was issued for her arrest. She will be in Middletown court today facing 4 counts of risk of injury to a minor and failure to restrain a child, which means not using a car seat. Now, of course, we will have a reporter inside that Middletown courtroom to get a look at what the judge has to say. This will be the first time she's in court. It will be her arraignment, and we'll have more on that coming up later today. Live in Clinton, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thank you.
Thanks. A Newington man wanted in Arizona on voyeurism charges is expected to appear in court for an extradition hearing. 41-year-old David Ladati is facing 11 counts of voyeurism and 8 counts of attempted voyeurism. The U.S. Marshals say that he was a swim coach in Arizona when the investigation began last September. Ladati was previously a swim coach at the Mandel JCC in West Hartford. A man accused of killing his girlfriend 4 years ago has a hearing set for this morning. Jose Morales is charged with murder in the December 2019 death of Christine Holloway. Their daughter, Vanessa, has been missing since that time. Police think Morales was involved with that, but they haven't charged him with her disappearance. Prosecutors and defense attorneys were talking about a plea deal for Morales, but we don't know where that stands this morning. And a man suspected of killing his ex-girlfriend in December of 2022 is expected before a judge. Ewan DeWitt is accused of breaking a protective order in the weeks leading up to Julie Minogue's death. Prosecutors accused DeWitt of killing her with an axe inside her own home.
New this morning, several concert goers filed a class action lawsuit against the organizers of Capulet Fest. A court filing accused Capulet Entertainment and Esteban Vega of violating consumer protection laws. They claim last month's festival was disorganized because there was a last-second venue change and because it was cut a day short. Capulet Fest was supposed to take place at Thompson Speedway, but it was moved just days beforehand over to the Webster Theater in Hartford. Well, the concert goers in the lawsuit want to be reimbursed for the cost of the tickets, along with additional expenses for damages and emotional distress. Well, your experience at concerts and other events at the XL Center in Hartford could be one step closer to an upgrade this morning.
Yeah, the Capital Region Development Authority is expected to vote on a budget for the major renovation project. We're checking in with Fox 61's Angelo Bavaro. He's joining us live right outside the XL Center with more on this. Angelo, good morning.
Erica, Tim, good morning. And this is just the latest move in a project that's been talked about for years. Now, state leaders say renovations are needed here at the XL Centers to stay competitive with other entertainment and sports venues in this region. Now, this resolution that's being voted on today, that sets the budget for these potential renovations at $145 million. $125 million of that will come from the state and $20 million will come from private funding. Current plans will include seating upgrades, adding capacity in the front of that stage area, and improving the concourse and artist facilities. The XL Center opened back in 1975. It's home to the UConn basketball teams and the men's hockey team, as well as the Hartford Wolfpack. On top of all that, the center also hosts a long list of other events and concerts throughout the year. Some improvements to the building were completed back in 2014, but the Capital Region Development Authority says that was a short-term effort with the goal to develop a more permanent long-term strategy. Now, today's meeting with that vote is set for 10 o'clock this morning, and we're still waiting on some more details about the potential timeline for these renovations, potential renovations, I should say, and when that work would be completed. We are live in the capital city this morning. I'm Angelo Bafar, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Angelo, thank you. We'll see how that vote goes. At 6:08 this morning, we do know the names now of 2 people who were killed in a car crash in Hartford. They are 61-year-old Angel Santiago and 27-year-old Dulce Reyes. Officials say they were both wearing seatbelts. Now, that crash happened at the intersection of Main and Florence Streets on Monday morning. 3 people in the other car were all hurt, but we're told they are all expected to survive.
A scary situation for a state trooper after their cruiser was hit on the highway. It happened in Westport on I-95 South near exit 17. The trooper was responding to a crash just after 3 Saturday morning. Officers say that Sonny Abdul Hardy from New York City hit the cruiser. We're told that the trooper was outside of the cruiser at the time and wasn't injured. Well, state police say this is just another reminder that all drivers need to follow the state's move over law. It requires drivers to slow down or move over for emergency vehicles like police, fire, EMS, DOT, and tow trucks.